Hello there everybody, my name is Pyrexia20, or you can call me Kevin, and today I'm actually not doing a commentary at 3 in the morning. It's currently 9 at night, but it will be posted tomorrow-ish. But today I want to talk about a little bit of Battlefield 4. Well, let's start off by saying what is in this gameplay here. I believe this is Death Valley. I'm rocking the AUG with suppressor and red dot. I don't know what it is, but every time I use a suppressor, I'm never really shown in the minimap, obviously, but I seem to do better because I know where I am and people don't know where I am. So I'll get the jump on them instead of getting the jump on me. I mean, I do die a couple times in this video, but I hope you like the beginning of it. After that, my heart was pounding because it's actually one of the best kills I've ever gotten in this game so far, with my new graphics card. But to talk about some of the Battlefield 4, you probably already heard some of this, but I felt like doing some talking about it, even though it's late, because I want to start up my channel a bit. So I split it into small sections, what I want to talk about, mainly vehicles, map design, and just the gameplay as it is. But let's start off with the vehicles. When I was watching most of the videos, I seen how one person crashed with a jet, but he didn't die because he crashed in the ocean, so it kicked him out and he lost like the majority of his health, like 80% of his health, and he survived. I think that's kind of cool because that gives it more tactical ways. Because if you're, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but the Japanese done zero bombers. I don't know. I'm just saying, but like it was in a Japanese jet. I seen it, so I mean I know it's wrong thinking of it that way, but still, I thought it was a bit obvious a little bit. I don't know, but I love how what they did with the tank camos they added into the game. Like you can have a custom colors and all that stuff. Well, it's preset, but it's distinguished compared to your team. So you can actually have a clan of people with the same tank colors, so you won't have to shoot against each other. But I can see if you're playing hardcore mode, that could be a problem because your teammates can disguise as a red tank, and if somebody else got in on the other team with a tank that has a red camo, you'd be shooting him. Well, actually, I don't know what I just said there. Well, I'm just saying is you shoot your teammate thinking he's a bad guy. I don't know. But other things is, like, they've added jet skis, which I'm going to be having a lot of fun on. Kind of like the dirt bikes, but instead of dirt bikes, on Paris Island, or Paris, whatever it is. I'm going to be doing, like, jumping over boats and drop C4, if I can. I don't know if I can. I haven't really looked into that. But speaking of that is the battle boats. Basically a tank on water. I plan on doing a lot of that because, as I talked before, excuse me, that I just want to see naval battle because I've never seen it before. Other things is like other vehicles that may look cool and all. I just haven't really looked into it. But let's go on to the maps. I think that I've seen things like you can set traps in maps, and other things you can do is like defense parts where you can set like put down doors so you can protect yourself and prevent them from coming in. I'm pretty sure they can find a way to get in, but it will slow them down drastically so you can hold down a point, which I find is pretty neat. And there's this one map I was watching where you shoot the lights out and you finally infrared sights are actually pretty good because you can see the enemy, but I can see how they're gonna maybe it's kind of bad for players that have the brightness all the way up, so wouldn't help there, but still you can turn off the lights. I love how you can like you can do whatever you want into the game and make it look more realistic. Buildings crashing, meaning like everything is like destructible. Mostly everything, which is what I loved about it because it was like Battlefield Bad Company 2. You can basically destroy any building and kill the person in it. Now there were some buildings that are set, but there are some buildings that were not, which was fun. Another funny thing I thought was like an elevator and a freaking quad came out. I was laughing my ass off. I would be surprised if they actually killed everybody, but unfortunately he fell out and done a nice dive straight to the ground and blew up. But speaking of vehicles, just get into buildings. I've seen tanks just going on top of second floor stories. Now I can see where this is good because you get the upper hand advantage by shooting people, but I can also see how it's bad because it's kind of harder to get out and somebody can just really easily come up behind without you noticing and put your lights out. But yeah, destruction, I mean, I just really like the destruction. I mean, Battlefield 3 has some destruction, and they're pretty nice because when you can get kills with it, but now it's just going to be freaking, you're going to see a lot more kills with destruction now. Like, just tanks going through like an entire building chasing one guy. That was one of the videos I saw. That's kind of freaking funny. If I was getting chased like that, I'd probably crap my pants in real life because I knew there's no way I'm going to survive. But with that in mind, it's dynamic weather. I can see how people with servers are going to really like make maps harder. Like especially I think it's called Paracel Island or something like that. Well, I kind of like it how you can actually, if you do, it's your actions that count for into the game. So basically, you can really make the game harder on other people. On Paracel Island, when the weather comes in and the waves are in, boats are going to have a little advantage and disadvantage where they can drive, not get shot out by snipers because waves block their view and all that stuff. But also, it's going to be difficult for them because it's kind of harder to drive in, I can imagine, and also it's not great visibility. But yeah, let's see, what else do I want to talk about? The gameplay, game mode, sorry. There's that new game mode that I found interesting. I mean, it's gonna be fun, I know that for sure. But there's some problems that come by it. It can be confusing because sometimes players don't know where to go with the bomb. So, yeah, it'll be like an entire stalemate of the bomb. But speaking of the stalemate of the bomb, some people might actually not even go for the bomb. So your tickets will just drop down and the objective won't be played. But pretty much, I'm going to be playing on the URock server, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be playing on that map specifically and with that game mode. So everybody in URock mainly plays the objectives, so I haven't yet seen anybody. But you definitely need a team to help you out. Yeah, so other things I saw in just pure gameplay was, I don't know if you can do this now, but if you're in the water, you can knife people. I would be definitely doing that a lot. Just knifing people because it sounds fun. Like, just play Jaws. Dun 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 dun. Okay, that's not even it. But there's like unique ways to get around. Like you can destroy like a billboard and get on top of the floor. There's like unique passageways. Like random events where you can jump out of a helicopter and you just land nearby somebody and you got the drop on them. Or you can call it the fat lazy man, whatever you want to call. But that's pretty much all I really want to talk about Battlefield 4. If you found it a little interesting, let me know if you want to know more. I'll try to do my best. This is, after all, my second commentary, and I'm more awake. So, yeah, so let's talk about my channel. I will be playing more Battlefield 3 before Battlefield 4 comes out. I definitely will be playing the beta. I think it comes out next week or so. Oh, it's the 23rd now, so 2 weeks or so. I'll be playing that with my friend Gary. We'll be doing a couple squad ups thingies. Along with another friend, Tim. He doesn't do YouTube, but still. I plan on doing tutorials. I don't know if I already said this in the last episode, but tutorials on maybe gameplay. Yeah, like tutorials on that. But I'm a software person, so I like to do visual effects. You don't really see it in my videos is because I just really want to get my videos out there. Some videos will look nicer than the others, but this one is just really cut and edited, and with the software that I don't really know how to use. But I mainly use Adobe After Effects, so I do intros. You can check those out on my channel. My intro currently, it's not done. It's just something I can get out there. I plan on doing a lot of more effects, but I'm going to let you watch the end of the gameplay, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please let me know if you want to know more. Subscribe if you want to see more, really. Give me a like. It'll help me get out there. Thank you for all watching, and yeah, just going to end it here. Yeah, abruptly, just end it here. Au revoir.